Shawna Karrasch here, and this isn't even an Ask Shawna question or answer, but what I did want to point out is when I get your questions, you guys, I don't read them ahead of time. I don't want to read them ahead of time. I kind of skim just to get the idea of the general. If I'm answering two trailer loading questions in a row, can I put them together? But I don't like formulate an answer and ponder it. I kind of just skim it really quick just to get a gist of it. So what that means is I answer them kind of off the cuff. I answer what I'm thinking at that time, what I've maybe done more recently. There may be a little piece in that question that was different than another trailer loading question that sends me in a different direction. What I think you need to do is this. So why I'm telling you this is because by now I think there's over 100 videos of Ask Shawna. Well, there's 100 videos in general, but mostly they're Ask Shawna answers. So I encourage you, if you are looking for a subject, go back to some of the ones that I did in 2013 or whatever it is, because some of them are old. And why I recommend that is because sometimes I will have heard something a little different in that question that will give me a little bit different answer. There's many roads to Rome. No answer is right or wrong. It's just there's different ways you can do it. So it's the same thing if you're dealing with a positive reinforcement yourself, or you are a positive reinforcement trainer yourself. Sometimes they may come up with a different solution. Doesn't make them wrong. It just means there's different ways to do things. So I encourage you to search and listen to the Ask Shawna answers, some of the old ones, but search in that little search bar and figure out, try to find ones that are related to your topic and try to pick different, worded a little different, how that goes. And then also going to the podcast, Equine Clicker 101 is also loaded with more recent, views on things. And the other thing I think is really important is I never stop learning. So what I did 20 years ago, I've learned so much more since then. One, because I've worked with thousands of horses by now. And so my marine mammal background got me to the one place. But as I worked with thousands of horses and horse owners from all walks of life, from Olympians to your recreational rider, to brand new riders, to middle of the road trainers, everything in between. So I have, from babies to stallions to aggressive to, and all of those situations, I learned something new. I continue to learn. And so I think it's really important to see that some of the old things, they're still valuable things. There's stories that I come across somewhere and I think, I haven't told that story in years, but it's a very good account of something that happened somewhere along the way that can drive home a particular point. So I'm just saying all that. So there's more. Continue to look and continue to learn. Learn from me, learn from other people, learn from old stuff, learn from new stuff. But the podcast has the most recent things, as well as the more recent Ask Shawna answers, are what I've learned in the past few years. It doesn't stop. I change from year to year and even sometimes from month to month. And now I have my little Henley. She's teaching me a lot. And so it's a whole new set of things. And working with Jessie and her horses, it's a whole new set of young horse issues that continue to help me learn. So don't just listen to the one podcast or the one Ask Shawna answer and think that's it. That's all there is. Keep learning and keep looking and keep digging in and trying to dive deep and try to get in there, leaning into the learning that goes with the positive reinforcement as we all continue to grow and learn together. Okay, that's my little public service announcement, I guess. But I realize that there are people, and as we're going through them with our own thing, with our own, like Jackie with XSOL, which is part of our our marketing team, as they're going through the old resources, they're pulling up things I haven't thought about in a long time. And I realize there are a lot of resources, and sometimes they're very different now and different parts of it. But it also made me realize that, but there's a lot of good information. There's nuggets in everything. So there you go. That's just what I wanted to share with you today. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later and send in those questions. Okay, bye.